lot of people will pick and choose the big sins, like, people falling into sexual immorality, people doing things that somebody might perceive as witchcraft. But here's the thing that I think is the most dangerous is when Paul says they preach another gospel, or they are adding to the gospel. Nobody points that out nowadays. Like, for example, people say, you must be baptized in water to be saved, or you must speak in tongues to be saved.
Nonsense.
Or we overlook that when actually it says that you should be cursed if you add on to the gospel. When Jesus says, I've done it all, you can't add unto that. So I try to tell people sometimes, I'm like, you're really looking at this, but the person that's over here adding to the gospel is actually doing a lot worse, because yes, somebody fell into sin over here, but they can get back up. But what about the person that, like, when Paul went and rebuked Peter for trying to keep people under circumcision, like, I think God puts a heavier weight on people being in the new covenant and living from a new covenant reality and adding on to the gospel what Jesus has finished. Like, people want to do things to save themselves, which is really dangerous.
I call it flirting with the old covenant.